Okay, let's give it a second. We are live now, so hello if you are out there. I have my daughter-in-law, Erin. You guys know Erin from the chat and from being in many of your auctions. If you are live with us, say hi.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, I didn't do any, I didn't schedule this ahead of time or do any advertisement, so it will take a minute for people to find us. Let me let Vicky know too that I sent her an invite. Hi, Shelly. How are you? Looks like you were the first one in. I have Erin with me tonight. How are you? Hope you had a good week and a restful weekend. I'm just going to try and show some of the jewelry that I got in Tucson this weekend now that I have my good camera back so you guys can see it better. And then I might, hi, Ann, then I might actually auction off a few pieces. And Sandy has your stone that you wanted, so she'll be getting that to you. Shelly says, nice to meet you, Erin. I don't yeah, Erin. Hi, Terry. I am at home. Where are you? I was in Tucson, Terry, for the week at the gym show. Hi, Robert. Yeah, we all survived. We all made it home safe. Yeah, that trip home was kind of exhausting for sure. It always is. Anna Mora address. I do, Robert. As soon as I get off, let me make myself a note. As soon as I get off, I'll send it to you. Let me make myself a note so I don't forget. Of course, I don't have a pen here beside me. Here's one. Hi, Michelle. How are you? And Carla, how are you? I got 2,000 index cards sitting here, and they're all written on. Anybody else you need, Robert? Okay, so if you're just joining me, this is Erin, my daughter-in-law. For those of you who have, I think most of you that are in now know her. She's been in many chats. But this Saturday, Steals and Deals is going to be Erin, and I will be on selling the rest of my friend Cindy that I work with, the rest of her jewelry. I still have a few pieces of hers. So I'm going to sell that this weekend. And then Erin makes her own, and she does a lot of stuff out of stone and that kind of thing. So we will get to see some of Erin's stuff this weekend. Yeah. And we'll do a preview. Yeah, she's got quite a bit made. So my son, I think, wants her to start selling some of it. But yeah, she has some beautiful things. Oh, okay. Good, Robert. Good. Anyways, that should be interesting. This is actually her first time going live. It's the first time I've been able to get her to come on live. So with the new baby, you know, that's pretty hard to do with a new baby. It's and you should see her. She's getting so cute. Well, she's been cute, but she is just getting more and more cute. And she just can't stop moving. When that girl is awake, her legs are going. She just doesn't stop moving. She's so cute, though. She has discovered that her feet are fun, and she can actually get that foot in her mouth. It's funny.
She's got a new thing today where she's kicking herself in her bouncer and making herself bounce.
But yeah, she is very active. She is just cool, and she's getting more comfortable with different people holding her. So as long as she's not tired, she's more content, especially with Grandpa. She really likes Grandpa, and my husband's got like a full beard, She loves to get her hands in that. She had both hands in it on Sunday night or Saturday night. I forget, it is Sunday. Yeah, I had to go back to work today, so it has been a really long weekend for me, and I was not ready for work today, but I had to do it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the things from the auction or from Tucson, and then I'm going to auction off a few things. And some of it I might have shown you already. I just didn't have a really clear picture in Tucson. The lighting and stuff was bad, but let's try it again. I'm going to switch over to my other camera here, and wait a minute. Let me see if I can. Let me switch over and see if I can keep you down at the bottom, Aaron, and not, I mean, completely off the screen. Almost forgot which one was which. Okay, let me see if this works. There we go. Now we still have Aaron. There's Aaron. Now, I did send Vicki an invite. I don't know if Vicki's going to make it. I think Vicki is pretty worn out from the trip.
Gianna.
Yeah, we did have
Oh,
a
wait,
lot
that's
of
Lily.
fun, but
Hi,
it was
Lily.
it was a lot of running around. Hi, Gianna. Oh, hi, Lily. How are you, Lily?
I
Nice
did
to
the
see
same thing,
you.
Cindy.
Okay, I know I showed this. This is the Mexican fire opal, and if I remember right, it is 45 carats, but we couldn't really get a clear picture. This is like a bright orange. You can see there's a little bit of color variation between yellow and orange, but this is a beautiful piece. It's actually just a string for crafters, but gorgeous. One of my favorite stones. I know my husband's uncle, his brother had a booth there, and that's the one I bought the aquamarine from. I saw that he had a couple of rings made with some really beautiful fire opal stones. And I saw one that I'd really love to have. So when I am ready to buy one, I think I know who I'm going to buy it from. But gorgeous piece. I don't know how orange is that coming across your screen, because it's literally like
Pretty orange.
This orange. It's beautiful though. So that will eventually go up for auction. I tried to get stuff for both the crafters and people who like to buy pre-made jewelry, but this is gorgeous. It's jade. It's a beautiful color of jade.
It is very pretty.
Yeah, loving this. I wish I had bought more than one now, but gorgeous piece. Oh, thank you, Lily. Is your mama doing okay? I know she was pretty worn out when she got home. And I think I showed this. I believe Gianna bought a couple of these too. I don't think it's sterling. The findings I don't think are sterling on this, but it is real stone. And I probably couldn't tell you what all of the stone is, but this feels kind of light, so it could possibly be jet, but not light enough. But I did discover that this weekend this week, I didn't know jet was so light. I mean, it is super light. Much lighter than onyx, so probably a good way to distinguish between onyx and jet beads is how light it is. And I'm going to test this to make sure this is real amber before I put it up for auction. But the rest of it definitely is stone. Pretty though. Loving it. And I got a bunch of these pendants. I'm loving these pendants. Don't know if I showed them all to you. Let me pull all these pendants out. The stone pendants. and show you the ones I don't think I showed you the other night. Okay. It'll probably take me 2 hours to go through all of this. This is Chrysocolla. And Peridot. And it looks like maybe, oh yeah, I see it. This is set in sterling. Get my camera to focus. Looks like I need a little more light on the subject. Let me plug in this other light over here. Sure I don't unplug the wrong one. Huh. I'll go bye-bye. I need another power strip in here. All right.
Cindy, I'm going to leave you now, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later this week.
Okay. Kisses to the baby.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
All righty. So, yeah, I got Erin on tonight so that we could make sure her camera and everything was set up well. I think we broke everybody. Hi, Ruth. It was quite the week. I mean, we did a lot of running around. We were going 24/7. Anyways, Chrysocolla, and it looks so dark there. Can you see the pattern in it? It's not quite as dark as it looks on my screen, but I don't know. You guys always tell me that it's not as dark on yours. There you go. You can see some of the pattern in it. But beautiful pendant. And I think I might have shown this one, but I couldn't get a clear picture of it. I wanted you to see how pretty this druzy is. I'm going to put these all on chains too before I put them in an auction. Get rid of all these messages coming in. Clear the notifications. I love this one. Oh man, I just realized I took my ring off, that my little ring has got some of this druzy in it. My fossil ring. Oh, I better not click that. We will be gone. Okay, there we go. I was trying to pay attention, Lily, to the stuff that your mother was buying and buy different, because we were shopping in a lot of the same booths, same stores, of course. And I wanted to make sure we didn't both get all of the same stuff, that we were able to bring you guys variety, because of course we all loved the same things and were attracted to the same stuff. This one I love. This has some bumblebee jasper in it. Beautiful though, and some citrines and a amethyst, also in sterling. Then the little fairy, open back. And I'll show you, now that I am on the good camera, I'll show you the stones that I got for Roberta, so you can see the difference in quality on really good bumblebee. That has all the colors in it, but wait till you see this. Okay, here's the first two I bought for her, and she wanted a lot of yellow and the orange and black in hers. Those are the first two that I bought for her. You see the difference there. Bumblebee jasper was really hard to find, and these cost a little less than this one. Then I finally found this one for her, and this one is just gorgeous. You can tell, superior. You see the difference there, but this one's got some beautiful patterns in it, little nodules. Yeah, I think I only found it in 3 different places that we went. And I got this at one place, this at another, and that at the other. So those are the only 3 places. And from what I understand, there are like 10,000 vendors there. It seemed like more. They were everywhere, every hotel. And not just in the hotel lobbies, but rooms, like they have a bunch of rooms, like most of the rooms on on the floor of the hotels and motels. The rooms are full of people, vendors. So it's craziness. It really is. And I'm telling you, if you can't find it there, it probably doesn't exist. And then more of the K2. I actually got 2 of the K2 pendants. I got this one and this one. This one's got a fairly nice piece of amethyst in it. It's a little darker than the other stones that I was just showing you. And then this is the second K2 pendant. This one's got a lot more blue in it, but they're both gorgeous. And then some moonstone. They did have a lot of really good quality moonstone there, the like clear stuff. And one of the stores that I went to, actually it was the one that the family member owned, had some beautiful green moonstone. It was gorgeous. Here is, I bought strands of amber for crafters. This is the darker stuff. And I believe this has actually got some insects and some stuff like that in it. It does. This does have some inclusions in it, but it's just smaller pieces for crafting with. No, absolutely not. Do you want to come in, Sandy? You know, why would I be mad at you, honey? I'm in love with you more than I was before. Hi, Kim Julius. How are you? Let me have you come in. I'm really only going to auction off a couple of pieces, so I'm going to send you an invite right now, though. I didn't know if you would be up to it. Of course, I'm not mad at you, honey. Let me find you. Wait a minute. I can't send it to you that way. I just realized. Hold on. I'll send it to your email real quick. Forgot you do not have a Facebook account anymore. Oops. It would help if I spelled it right, wouldn't it? Okay, Sandy, I sent it to your email. Come on in. If you're up to it, come on in. You're always welcome anytime. Oh, what did she do to her ankle, Erin? I missed that one. I was down for the count yesterday. Oh, my stomach was so bad. But much better today. Thank God it never lasts long. And then I have this other strand of amber, but it came unstrung, but it's the same length as this one. The pieces I think are a little bit smaller on the other amber, but it's the lighter, more Baltic looking amber. I don't see much. You have to actually get a magnifying glass or a loupe to see any inclusions in it. Has very small specks, but nothing major. Her tailbone? What happened, Lily? I knew she was really worn out yesterday, but I did not know she actually hurt herself. Oh, there she is. There she is. Say hello to Sandy, everybody.
Hello, everybody. No, I said hi to you in the chat about 3 times and you didn't say anything. I thought,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
crap, what did I do? She went to Tucson with me and now she's never going to talk to me again.
I'm sorry. Somehow I kept missing it. It will move fast and then it'll stop. But until I just noticed that, are you mad at me? And I hadn't seen you in there before that. Hi, Kim Julius. How are you? Did I miss anybody? Is there anybody else in? Let's see, Cindy. Let's see if I missed anything. So what happened with Gianna? Did she hurt herself?
She fell down the steps and she hurt her tailbone.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Ro. When did she fall down the steps?
This afternoon or this morning.
Oh, wow.
It went on about 12:30 and just before that she fell down the stairs.
My. I was at work all day, so that's probably why I missed that. And yesterday we went over to the kids' house for dinner, and after I got home, oh my God, my stomach had a little episode, but by this morning I was better, so I went ahead and went to work. Dang. And yesterday was Sandy's birthday, right?
Yep.
Sure was. So what did you do for your birthday?
I laid in bed.
I can't think of a better birthday. Cannot think of a more joyous birthday. Isn't that terrible when you get to our age? That's a great birthday.
No, I got home about 3:00. So
I figured you were on the road all day. I had talked to Gianna the night before, and she said that her and Greg were going to keep up with you while you were on the road and make sure you were safe and all of that.
it was a weird drive. I kept hallucinating that there were animals along the road.
Was it dark when you were driving, or
no. I left there at about 11, and no, it was in the middle of the day. But I saw a buffalo, a bear, a mountain lion, and a raven, and other shapes, but I couldn't make them out.
Well, you are in that country. Do you think you were actually really seeing wildlife? Were you in the mountains?
Yeah, I was in the mountains, but I think I was just hallucinating them. A couple of the gals thought that they were my spirit guides.
That could be. See, they could have been guiding you home. And with as worried as Gianna was about you driving, that would not surprise me if she didn't send some spirit guides after you.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was very weird.
Well, our concern was that you had so far to go on your own, which breaking it up still helps, but you really wore yourself out all week. And after such a long, week of all that running around, we figured you were exhausted the morning you left to come home. The flying home was exhausting enough.
I was. I can't believe that you missed the 50-pound mark by a half a pound.
Oh, I know. Can you believe that? And you should have seen what I put in that suitcase. I was shocked. I thought I was going to have to pay for a second bag. And when I got there, I found out they charge you $40 for the second bag. Your first one's $30. So I was ready to pay that. But because I had to put my carry-on that I brought with me, I wasn't allowed to carry on coming back. So I had to put my carry-on inside my suitcase, and I had the little small suitcases for my carry-on, little tiny ones. So I had to stuff that inside, and I just knew it was going to be over 50. Hi, Kathleen, how are you? But it was 49.5 pounds. If all the jewelry I gave to Vicky, if I hadn't given that to Vicky, it would have been overweight.
Oh man! And then I thought I had lost these the strands that I bought at that last place, but I found them. They were in my jacket.
Well, you scared me because I know you spent a lot of money on that stuff. So I went looking through mine to make sure he didn't give you mine. But then I remembered him splitting it up. And then I was worried that you left it on the counter. So I'm glad you found it.
Yeah, well, I was, concerned about the opals, and but I had stuck these in my jacket pocket. Let me just show you guys if I can.
Here, I'll enlarge you. Yep. Let me enlarge you. They were kind of rushing us out of there that second time.
Yeah. Well,
I think the first time you bought more stuff, so they weren't pushing you as hard, but the second time they were pushing us out of there.
Yeah. These guys are labradorite.
I was very pleasantly surprised with the quality of that labradorite. I got a strand of that too, a couple strands of it.
Yeah, this is just absolutely stunning.
You can see that
nice.
the sparkle in it too. That's not just the light bouncing off of it. It's got that much sparkle in it.
So, I like to work with the labradorite, so I'm gonna probably take, like 2 strands for each necklace, and do something with that way. And then I got some multicolored tourmaline that I think you guys will like.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular one. Every time I have tourmaline, it goes quickly.
Yeah. Well, and these were nice because I had been looking for these, and everybody was charging way too much for them. So.
And they were wanting that for the stuff that wasn't faceted or, rounded off. They were wanting some pretty high prices just for nugget stuff in some places.
Yeah. So
more than I thought, anyway.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but I got it because I liked it. And then I got a strand or a couple of strands. I don't ever buy one of anything. I don't know why. I just don't.
Well, it's hard to do much with one of anything. Usually you need 1.5 usually at least.
Yeah. These are like I don't know if you're going to be able to see these. Let's see if I can get them up here. Okay, these are kind of round. There they are. Elongated, sort of.
Yeah, they had pretty decent color in them too.
Yeah. So I was happy with these.
Oh, nice, Kathleen. You're using 14 karat wire for your Tree of Lives? Wow, that's going to get expensive, but my goodness, those will be beautiful.
Yeah. And we never did run into any discs for Kathleen either, which surprised me. In past years, they've been everywhere. But I know I've got some Chinese turquoise. I just need to find them for you, Kathleen, and then I'll send them to you. So go ahead, Cindy. I didn't mean to take over.
No, you're fine. No problem.
I just didn't know that whether you were mad at me or not.
No. I was trying to give you a break. I didn't want to, because I knew if I asked you, you would come on anyway, whether you felt like it or not. So I'm glad you showed up. This is string of turquoise beads.
Very nice.
Vicky bought a ton, and they had this in about 4 or 5 different types and a few different sizes. So I mostly got bead sides for bead sizes as accents. But when I was saying the other day that I was shocked on prices, we weren't necessarily saying that we're going to raise all of our prices, even though that rumor is going around. What we're saying is that it's mostly the like the stone stuff and a lot of the pendants, anything that has a stone or a gemstone in, we've been undercutting ourselves basically. So we're not raising our prices on everything. So don't listen to that rumor if you've heard it. But yeah.
Yeah, well, they'd love it if everybody would leave our auctions,
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. We're gonna keep trying to bring you quality stuff for sure at a reasonable price.
Yeah, it's I don't know. People just, I don't know why, they just have to be mean, when there's no sense in it.
Yes, none.
Yeah, I'm not.
They only hear what they want to hear sometimes, but yeah, we're not going to rape you guys' wallet or anything like that. So
Well, and then on the other hand, I'm not going to sell the items for less money than what
you paid for it. Yeah, yeah.
So that's basically what we were saying, is that the replacement cost has gone up. So we're going to have to raise the price
the replacement
a little bit.
And you know what? I repeatedly heard from every turquoise vendor in there that it's getting harder and harder for them to get.
Yes.
So this is natural ruby. It's cloudy. It's not a clear, because if it were a clear ruby, that would probably not be in my hand because it would be worth thousands. But it is natural ruby. It's kind of cloudy, but it is very pretty.
Cindy, that just means that it has not been glass filled.
Okay.
So that truly is a natural ruby.
And you can see it sort of has a Middle Eastern flair to the design there. I think the booth that I got this particular pendant from, they were from somewhere, probably India or one of those countries. There was a lot of those booths because they have beautiful gemstones in a lot of those countries.
Somebody was asking me today where the vendors were from, and I said,
everywhere.
A country. Pick any country.
Yes, everywhere.
Vendors there from there.
I'm not really sure what this is. It kind of looks like a pink Peruvian opal.
That would be my best guess.
Yeah, and it does have a nice garnet and some peridot, citrine, and it's got some pretty decent gemstones in them. Okay, then I bought a lot of this Southwest stuff, and Gianna, oh, did she get a ton of Southwest stuff. And now the Native store and all that Southwest stuff, she got some fantastic deals. Her husband actually helped her at the Native American, helped her talk people up. So he got her some really good deals. Now, I think this is supposed to be spiny oyster, but I'm not real sure.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah.
It's cute, though. Hi, puppy. How the puppies doing?
Oh, they're doing great.
Any of them near you?
Yes. Hold on just a second and let me go grab them. Kent just came in with my dinner. Hang on a second. Let me take care of Kent and then I'll come back and show you the puppies.
Okay, no problem. I'll just keep showing until you come back.
Okay.
Okay, so I got this next one I'm going to show you. I got two sets of this. One in this white color, and then I got one in, I think, trying to remember whether it was citrine, maybe. I can't remember, but y'all remember these little, and sterling silver, of course. You guys remember these little pendants when they were very popular. So I only found two of these out of racks and racks and racks of jewelry. So I think they might have been left over from the year before, but I think these things are cute. They're adorable. And I got a lot of the same stone that Sandy did at that last place. Oh, I don't know if I showed this or not. This is gorgeous. And I got some earrings to go with this. If I can get it out of the package to show you. Oh man, they have it sealed in there. Look at the flash in that moonstone. It's not completely clear. It's got a little bit of white in it, but look at the flash on that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, is that you, Gianna, or is that still Lily? I am so sorry. Is that you, Lily, or your mama? Let me see if I can find the earrings I got to go with that. Oh, here they are. So I'll probably sell this as a set. After I show a few pieces, I'm going to auction off a couple of pieces tonight. Not a lot, just a few pieces, but I wanted to show you some stuff first. These are the earrings I got to go with it. Now, they're not a perfect match, but the stones are got about the same amount of flash in them. All sterling. Let me see if I can find a bag to put that in. Here's a bag. And I bought a ton of earrings. Here's some. Got a couple of pairs of these. As you know, I love them. These are smaller. They're not huge, but these are great for people who don't like big, huge earrings. But I got two pairs of those. I wish I had gotten more of these now. So I do have the necklace that I bought from Sandy, so I'll probably keep one of those pairs to go with my necklace. And yep, there's the second pair. And I got quite a few, maybe 3 or 4 pairs of these conch style that are really cute. Well, sorry guys, I should have had this ready. I'm still digging things out. I just got everything unpacked. Oh, and true story, when I got home, I was minus a tennis shoe. And I know it went into the suitcase because we checked the room. I packed everything the night before. We checked the room after we loaded up the car, got home, and I was missing. They had gone through my luggage. As somehow I always get tagged. I don't know how that happens, but it seems like every other time I fly, my baggage gets gone through. So they had rifled through it, and somehow they managed to not put both of my tennis shoes back in. Of course, they didn't do it to the cheap flip-flops I had in there. They had to do it to the more expensive sneakers. My most comfortable sneakers, of course. And then there's these little butterflies, and they've got the, it looks like the turquoise and the coral in resin. But aren't those adorable? Oh, I'm sorry, Kathleen. Are you coming down with the flu too? I am so sorry to hear that. Everybody is sick everywhere. I'm telling you, it's like, there were people on the plane that were wearing masks because everybody's scared of that virus. And there were people at the auction. There were some Asian ladies that were, a lot of them were wearing the mask. I guess they're afraid we were going to get them sick, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let me get this out. I don't know how they got them into these plastic bags they put them in, because I am having a heck of a time getting them out. They do have something you might be interested in, though, Robert. I will show you here shortly. Here's the other pair, the other little boys. They are citrine color. But I got those two pairs, and that was all they had. So like I said, I think those were leftovers. I know I have a few more pairs of these somewhere, but here is some little turtles. All these ones that I'm showing you now are sterling silver. I can get these turtles out of the bag. God, how'd they get these boards in there? Must have taken someone forever to stuff these into these little bags. They could have put them in just a bit bigger bag. I'm having to bend up the cards to get them out. Aren't these cute? Little turtles. Your dad's picking on you again. Hi, Lady Chickapoo. How are you? Thank you for coming. So let me see what else I can show you, and then I'll auction a few pieces. So I did get one of those pieces of Chrysocolla that Sandy got. She managed to find the best quality stuff in there, and it did turn out to be some of the best stuff that we saw. Look at the color in that. We saw plenty of it in other places, but I didn't find any anywhere, and neither did Sandy, that was as good a quality as the stuff we picked up. So I think this weighs just over a half a pound. Let me check it here, and this is going up for auction. Probably not tonight, but actually, it's a pound. That's what I remember. It's exactly a pound, because they were doing, they were weighing it by kilograms. And so it was not quite a half a kilogram. So just under, or just around a pound. But beautiful. Look at the colors in that. Can you imagine what that will look like polished? And this, when you polish it, this matrix in there is a red color. I don't know if you can see that, but I think if there's anybody out there that cuts, it's pretty just as a display piece too, but if anybody cuts, you'd be able to get a lot of pretty pieces out of that. And I did get this. This was a gift from Mary. It's 51 carats of the same opal that Sandy got, but I got the more yellow stuff. But look at the flash in this opal. Isn't that craziness? One was all I can afford, but Sandy got a bunch of it. Okay. I can't wait to see what she does with it, but I think I'm going to restring mine and put a better, it has a sterling silver findings on it, but I think I'm going to restring mine and put some crystals and a better, well, actually it's not too bad, the lobster claw that it has on it, but I'll probably put a little bit bigger one on it after I restring it. All right.
We got puppies.
Yes, let me bring you back so we can see the puppies. Oh, wait a minute. Went the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, look how big they are already. Darn. And they're what, about a week old now?
Yes. I think they were a week yesterday.
Dang,
Friday.
So fast. That's amazing. They look all sleepy.
I think they are. Mama has got lots and lots of milk, so she's doing these. I haven't heard them squeal at all, that they were hungry or anything.
Mama seems to be doing a very good job.
Yep.
So is Lee still coming by to visit? Hi, Jackie. How are you?
Now that's a girl. Okay, let me get her face around there.
Pretty.
And then this is the other girl.
So cute. Oh.
Okay, and then this is the boy.
They're all good size. He was right. There's not really a runt, is there?
No, there's not. So I am just thrilled that we have 3 healthy puppies.
Hi, Vicki Olson. How are you? I haven't seen you in quite a while. I hope you're doing well.
Hi. Yeah, it's been a couple months since we've seen you.
I hope you're doing well.
So,
hi, Dawn.
There they are, guys. The 3 Musketeers.
I am in love. I like how excited Lee is about them.
Yeah. All right, I'll put them back with Mama.
Your birds don't like you looking there? Are your birds jealous?
All right. So go ahead and turn it back to you.
Took myself out of the stream instead of putting me in the stream. I still have quite a bit of stuff to show you guys from Tucson, which I will get to. I'll do an upload to show you everything, but I am going to auction off a couple pieces tonight of the Tucson stuff. Oh, and quickly, let me show you the one thing I actually bought myself. Real quick.
Oh, yeah, this is fun. I can't believe that it's such a good match.
Yeah, I was like surprised. So I don't know if y'all remember when my husband went to London, he found this ring for me. I found this pendant. And it is like the exact same style. It's gorgeous. It's a nice big pendant too, but that's the thing I bought myself. I was excited. They had a cross too, but I kind of liked this shape. I've got a lot of crosses already, but they had a cross the same style. So I don't know what the ring was doing in London. I think the booth that I bought the ring, the pendant in was from the Middle East somewhere. There was a lot of like fossils and stuff from all over the world, and Mexico has got some really great fossils. So there was a lot of booths there from Mexico too, selling gorgeous fossils. Let me switch my camera back, and then we'll auction off a couple of things and call it a night. Darn it. I keep clicking on the wrong one. There we go. All right, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. And how about we start with a pair of earrings? See if y'all are interested in earrings. How about we start with the turtle? How about we start with turtles? You guys want turtles?
I think it's Willow that likes turtles, isn't it?
Yes, there's a couple of people that like turtles. We'll start with that, and if nobody's interested in the turtles, we'll move on, but we're going to start these at 10.
Okay.
And these are sterling. Oh. Now they're not super big. I will say that. They are new, and they are
Sterling, right?
silver. Yes.
They're really nice looking, though. The detail in them.
Yeah, they're really cute.
If you hear me chomping, guys, Kent brought over salmon patties and green beans, and I made potatoes for him to take back. So it was a collaboration tonight.
Okay, so we will move on.
$10. Anybody want to give $10? $10 make you holler. Nobody interested in the
Okay,
turtle.
we'll move on from the turtles. Okay, how about I put up something I have not shown you yet?
Anybody want to go 10 on these turtles? Turtles for 10. Ooh, bears.
And we're going to start these at 15.
All right.
And these are gemstone. Let me get a closer up look for you. I do see some malachite, but I couldn't tell you. I don't know what the purple is.
Okay, Ruth Bond is in at 15. We got 15 looking for 16. Looking for 16. Anybody want to go 16 on the bears? And those are the leaves sterling?
Yeah, everything is sterling. Yeah, all the findings are sterling, and it's all stone. Now, they said they were turquoise, but I will not swear to it, and I don't know what the red and yellow is. I do see a purple stone here, and I see some malachite, but I'm not going to swear, and I'm pretty sure the black is probably onyx or jet.
Yeah. The purple stone is probably dyed onyx, and the red and orange might be the same. Okay, we got 15, looking for 16, 18, 20. I would say that these would normally sell in a store for probably around $45, guys.
Yep, they sure would.
This is a great, great buy.
There's the back side and the front side.
They look the same, man.
They do.
All right, we got 15 looking for 16, 18, 20. Anybody want to give me 16? I'm looking for 16. Anybody want to go 16? We got 15 looking for 16. Hello, is there life out there?
It is kind of late on a Sunday, so I understand people.
Yeah.
I just want to give you all a chance to get in on some of the early stuff here.
Yeah, before it goes to the big auction and then the prices go up. So
Yeah, we are probably, Roberta and I are going to have an auction on Sunday. So I'm going to do a lot of the craft items on Sunday. I got some beautiful crystal beads, and I've got strands of pearls for crafters, that aren't made into jewelry. They're just strands of pearls. You can start calling that, Sandy.
all righty, we are going once. Going once to Ruth Bond. Oops, back up, Sandy. There we go. Ruth Bond at 15. Anybody else interested in the bears?
The spirit animal.
Yep.
You know what? I know I got some of those little sterling silver earrings too that are bears.
Going twice at
Those
15 to Ruth Bond. Hi, Jackie Ray.
How are you, Miss Jackie? Now you're speaking my love language.
Oh, the bears.
The bears. Hi, Justice Serve. I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, you can sell it to Ruth.
All right. So we have, okay, wait a minute. Back up, Sandy. SOLD, sold. There we go.
Thank you so much, Miss Ruth. All righty, let me see if I can find something different. How about we do one of these? Anybody interested in some K2?
Nice stone. Very nice stone.
It's got some beautiful blue in there. We'll start this one at 20, and it's got a pretty nice amethyst in it too. It's got pretty good color on that amethyst.
Does that one have the moonstone? No.
No, the other one has the moonstone. I'm going to put a chain on this one too.
Okay, Robert is in at 20. He likes that K2.
Oh, I love the K2. And I saw some K2 in jewelry, but I did not see any K2 stone there. Did you see any, Sandy? I didn't
I really wasn't looking for it. I had my radar out for other things.
I didn't notice it in the rough anywhere.
And what's so funny is last year that bumblebee jasper was everywhere. Everybody had a ton of it. And this year it was hard to find.
Yeah, I only saw it in those 3 places, and only one of them had it in good quality. That last place was really good quality. The other stuff's not bad quality. Just that last place the cutting was so much better. Okay, yeah. I'm going to put in 18.
You are correct. K2 only comes from one place. It's the bottom of it's the Himalayas, and it is azurite and granite.
You remember that place that you bought the first druzy from that we were digging through the barrels?
Yeah.
I saw a lot of the K2 inside where they had all the stuff, the pre-cut stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had some beautiful stuff in there, but I didn't see any rough for some reason.
Well, we didn't go through all the barrels either.
Yeah, that's true. We kind of got tired of digging through barrels. It had like 100-year-old nuclear in there, I swear.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid that we were going to get some ukus or something.
Yeah, I was surprised I didn't run into any mouse droppings or anything, but luckily I didn't.
Yeah, or critters,
Okay, there's a chain for it.
I was waiting for a critter to crawl up my hand. All right, we got Robert in at 20. Anybody want to go 21, 22, 25 on this beautiful K2? Excuse me. Hi, Lucia. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, Lucia. How are you?
Dang. All right, we got 20 looking for 21. I got 20, I got 20, I got 20 looking for 21,
Guys,
22.
I'm not making much money on this piece at all. Trust me.
No. I imagine you paid very close to that.
I did.
But that's what we do. We try and bring you guys, decent pieces of jewelry for a reasonable price.
I don't know if you can see that color very well on my screen. It looks kind of washed out, but it's got good, nice color to it.
It's coming
That's a little
very
bit
nicely on mine.
good.
Because I know what it's supposed to look like, and it's fine on my screen.
Okay, good. Hi, Miss Mary. How are you?
Excuse me, I have my mouth full.
You can, that's okay. We can do a going once. We can start calling. And I am putting an 18-inch chain on this, ladies. And you know what? By the time I add this chain, I am not making any money, actually. Because I just bought the chains, too.
You got a good deal on the chains.
Yeah, I did. I did. So yes, this is going to be the cheapest one, guys.
Yep. We're going twice to Robert for $20. And we've sold it to Robert.
Thank you.
Yay, Robert.
I had to really talk that guy down too, and only because I bought several that I got a little bit better price, but yeah. It was now that's not the price, that's the coating. They do number coating on the pieces, so only they know what things cost.
Yeah.
So you have to ask them what every single thing cost.
And everybody has different coating.
Yes. Yeah, it was confusing to figure out. Okay, so I'm going to put a chain on this. This is a set.
Ruth, I slept pretty good last night. So
this is sterling, and I'm putting the same sort of chain on it. As soon as I figure out what we're going to start this set at 25.
Yeah, I got to sleep last night, and I unloaded the van, and I went on live for a little while, and then I crashed.
God, I'm surprised you went online. Somebody said you were on. I think Vicky told me that you were on, but I was so out of it that I don't know what's going on with my stomach. I don't know if it's the travel that's got it messed up, but it's worse than normal at the moment.
Probably once you get back into your routine again, you'll probably be all right.
Yeah, and I was eating a lot of food that I don't normally eat, really.
Yeah.
While we were there. Okay, there's a chain to go with it.
All right. Anybody interested in the earrings and pendant for 25? Guys, this is just within dollars of what you would have to buy it for in Tucson.
Yeah, because it's new, guys. It's not, out of the case at the Goodwill. So it is new jewelry. They did have vintage silver there, though, particularly a lot of Native American vintage silver there. I saw some beautiful native stuff. Oh my God. The same kind of stuff that Sandy makes, too. She could put that in one of those Native American booths and they would never know the difference. They would think it was made by a Native American. It's the same style of stuff. Only one of those rings from Sandy, something like that up there, was selling anywhere between 500 and 1,000 for stuff. Now you could buy smaller rings with smaller stones and stuff in it, but those ones that are the size and the quality that Sandy makes, that stuff was selling $500 to $1,000 for just a ring, you know. And forget it on a bracelet. Saw some absolutely gorgeous stuff, but it was very expensive. It was an eye-opener for sure. I had no idea. Well, I did know that of the vintage stuff sold for that much, but I didn't know that all of the brand new stuff was selling that high. What, Sandy is not Native American? She might be. We don't know.
I might be. I was adopted, so I'm not
it's
sure.
highly possible. Okay, if nobody's interested in this set, I will move on.
All righty. I think this week I might do auctions as I make the pieces, just because I didn't have an auction last Friday. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, let me see. Do we have any crafters in that would be interested in a craft piece? How about, actually, you know what? I got something even more gorgeous. Hold on. I didn't show you these yet, I don't think. I don't know if Gianna showed you any of these.
I haven't even seen these, guys.
You didn't see these?
No, I didn't see those. I don't think I saw the bears or the turtles. No, you were showing everything to Vicky.
You were like sleeping most of the time. At least we thought you were. Yeah, and that crazy rumor that used to go around, I'm going to dispel that right now, that about Sandy being an alcoholic. That is so untrue.
What?
The girl hardly drank it all to start with, but she got wasted off of like 2 beers. So there's no way she's an alcoholic. So I don't know.
But I was an alcoholic. Or,
that rumor used to go around back in the day. So not true.
Oh, well, you know, if people want to think that kind of crap, let them think it. I don't care.
Now you can see some color variation in this stone. So, but did I give a price on this one?
No, not yet.
It's at 22.
Okay.
And like I said, very low price, guys. Let me give you a measurement. What I like is the size of these. They're not like super, super big.
Lulu is in at 22.
They're just under 2 inches in length. Well, right at 2 inches from top to bottom. Hi, Lulu. How are you? But they do have some really pretty inlay work. Now, these are Southwest. They're not, they're Southwest style. These are not Native American.
Oh, I think I know who started that rumor.
Yeah, you probably do. But, before, I've always known that wasn't the case. But, I can actually say, because I've been with her now, so now I am the authority to tell you that that is not true. Before they would have said, oh, yeah, sure. How do you know? You don't live with her. But I did live with her for a while, and I can tell you now, she does not have a problem with alcohol whatsoever.
You're ruining my reputation.
I know, damn it. I'm cleaning you up.
Darn it. The pups are great, Ro.
Let me show you the back of one of these. These do have the disc. They are sterling silver, all sterling. Even the backs are sterling, and they've got the big disc style, which I was going to buy a pack of those with sterling silver. I couldn't believe how much they wanted just for a pack of like 4 pairs of these.
Yeah. Thank you, Mary.
There's the back.
Yes, everybody thinks my red Solo cup is filled with margarita all the time.
It isn't. A lot of what she says is joking because, like, we bought a 6-pack at the beginning of the week, and that most of that was there until probably a night before, 2 nights before.
I brought 2 of them home with me.
Yep. So I hate to disappoint the ones that think she has an alcohol problem, because she doesn't, unfortunately.
Well, haters are always going to hate. All right.
Nice to meet you, Lulu. Oh, so you got some of those jewelry jars. Awesome. Lulu says she bought the jewelry jars from Gianna.
Oh, great. Very nice. All right, we got 22. Look for 23, 25.
That's absolutely right, Marianne. But I felt I had to dispel that rumor in case any of you heard it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if anybody believes it, just let them believe it. It's, you know.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot you can do about it, but.
My friends would not believe it, so that's all that counts.
Yeah.
We got 22, looking for 23. We got 22, looking for 23.
I don't think Vicky's feeling very well today either. I think we broke Vicky. We wore her out. You can start doing it.
All 3 of us are worn out. Are you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're you know.
Tomorrow's going to be my crash day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first night we got home, we went over to see. Well, I didn't get home from the airport till a little after 1 in the morning, and then the next day we went to the kids' house for dinner, to Aaron and Ian's for dinner, so we could play with the grandbabies and see all the grandkids.
Oh,
and this morning I had to work.
Everybody thinks that Robert wears toe rings. You don't, Robert? I thought.
I heard that too, Robert.
Yeah. Going twice. There's Lady Chickapoo. Chickapoo, Chickapoo, Chickapoo. I love that name. I wish I had thought of it.
Yeah, that's right. He wears toe rings. We're going to have to all unsub to him.
Yeah.
We cannot be associated with someone wearing toe rings.
Yeah, really.
I actually applaud you if you can wear a toe ring, because I've never been able to.
You want me to sell this thing?
Yep, you can sell it.
Sold to Lulu for $22.
Thank you, Lulu. My email is across the bottom of the screen. So if you would email me your shipping information and your name, if it's different, just let me know that it's you, and your PayPal information. And we are 22 on this?
Yes.
Do I have any crafters that want to buy some craft stuff right now? Any crafters out there? How about I pull out a couple of strands of crystal beads? How about some stone beads? How about we go there? How about I do a strand of lapis?
Ooh.
This is, I'll measure it for you, but it's actually got really good color on this lapis. Very pretty blue. And they had some really huge slabs of lapis, but what I noticed was there was not a lot of the blue in some of those big old slabs. You know, they had blue in them, but you had to buy a lot of unusable to get the good stuff. More so than I thought with lapis. And let's see, we're going to start. Oh, let me tell you what length it is. We're going to start this strand. I'm trying to remember what I paid for it. We're going to start this strand at $12, and it is, let me tell you how long it is. It's 34 inches of lapis.
Wow. Almost 3 feet. Robert is in at 12.
I don't like that it's not. Let me get it close. Okay, there you go. I'm going to have to play with my lighting. I don't have my lighting set up very good tonight.
Kathleen Brandt is in at, or no, Jackie Ray came in first with 15. Kathleen is in at 18. I think you found something that they're interested in.
Yeah, I know they like lapis, so Vicki bought a lot. I can't wait to see what Vicki makes. Vicki bought a lot of beads and stone pieces, and
We're at 18, looking for 20.
she gonna go crazy.
And Jackie Ray is out. We're at 18, looking for 20 on this almost 3 feet of gorgeous dark blue lapis. And Robert is out. So it looks like Kathleen is.
Yeah, you can start calling her.
All right. Going once. Kathleen at 18. And going twice.
Let's see, let me pull out another strand here of something else.
And we've sold it to Kathleen for $18.
Nice. Thank you, Kathleen. I need a bag. Where's my bags? There's a bag. No, that one ain't big enough. Here's one. Thank you, Kathleen. So next we're going to go to malachite, and we're going to start that at the same price.
All right.
And it probably is about the same length. Let me measure it.
Let's
And
see.
this is the chips again.
That's 12 that you started that at?
12, yeah. Lee, I call them chips. Gianna said, those are bigger than chips. Those are nuggets. And I said, okay,
Yeah.
if you say so. Actually, they're 17.5 inches. So probably double that. So the necklace itself is 17.5, which makes it, what, 35 inches?
Yep.
Trying to get the color. There you go. There's the color.
There it is. So we got almost 3 feet of this malachite. Really nice looking malachite also.
Yeah, there's no class. I mean, you could wear it like this because it is in a continuous loop, but it is not have a clasp on it. It's basically for crafters.
Anybody want to go 12 on this malachite?
If nobody's interested, I'll move on, but let me tape this down.
Well, give them just a minute to
Okay.
think. I hear, or no, actually, I smell somebody's wheels grinding. Somebody's thinking about it out there. There we go. Roe is in at 12. See, I told you somebody was thinking about it. I hear a puppy squealing, so let me check on them. Stay out of my, In there. Okay. No. Sometimes when she jumps out of her box, she drags a puppy along with her.
Uh-oh.
Taz, no.
Does she not wait for them to detach?
Yeah. So I just have to make sure that they stay in the box. All right, we are at 12, looking for 13. We got Lady Chickapoo in at 13. Taz, no, it's mine. We're at 13, looking for 15. 13, looking for 15. No, leave it alone.
Trying to tie up the strands on this other stuff we bought so it doesn't unravel.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi, Miss Lydia. How are you?
And Roe is out. Oh, thank you, Lydia. Oh, yours is on the 11th. Okay. Your twin, too. Well, that would be good. That would be funny if yours was on the 11th and hers was on the 12th. But all right, Lady Chickapoo. Let's see. Robert is in at 14. Lady Chickapoo is in at 15. Robert's back at 16. And we might have a little horse race on here.
I do know twins when I was growing up that had different birth dates because one of them was born seconds before midnight and the other one was born a few minutes after.
Huh.
So that is possible for twins to have different birthdays.
Yes, Aquarius love. Good people. Lydia, buena gente. I think you speak Spanish.
I am looking for.
We are at 16. De nada.
Looking for the bears. There they are. Here's more bears.
Hi, Cece. Somebody said Crafter's Lot, and Cece comes in. Yay! We are at 16. Cece, this is a 35-inch strand of malachite. They are a little bit bigger than chips, but Lady Chickapoo is out. We've got Robert at 16. Anybody want to go 17, 18, 20? Anybody else want to come in on this? If not, we'll shut it down. Okay. So going once to Robert at 16. Cece is flat broke, just like the rest of us. Oh, I tell you, I'm definitely broke.
Yeah, you want to cry broke. That's why I'm doing an auction tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I think I left every cent I had in Tucson. I know Sandy did.
Oh God. Yeah, I broke the bank. All right, we are going twice to Robert at 16.
He's the only one bidding you can call.
And we are going to sell it. Sold to Robert for 16.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it only comes once a year, so I
You got to get it while you can.
break the bank every year and then spend a couple months catching up on my bills.
Now, if I showed you anything, what was it, 16 already tonight, that you want me to put out right now, let me know. Otherwise, I'm kind of pulling stuff that you haven't seen yet. Okay, that.
Robert says, have beads, we'll trade.
Okay, now I'm going to pull out a strand of that faceted. Now, this strands aren't as long because they're faceted. Let me see if I can get you a close-up. They do have a lot of flash in it. This is the same stuff Sandy was showing earlier. And I will give you a close-up as I can of it. We're going to start this at 10. And it is, let me tell you how many inches. Of course, the faceted is going to cost you a lot more, but great accent beads with lapis because it brings out color in everything.
You said start at 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, labradite, and I said lapis, didn't I? This is 13 inches of the faceted. And it's got great flash in it.
Yeah, it does. That's some of the best faceted labradite that I've seen.
Yeah, I was surprised with the flash in it. I don't know why mine is not showing as nice as Sandy's was earlier, but there is a lot of flash. You can see that. I almost bought Robert a slab of labradite, but I couldn't get a hold of him when I was trying to find out if he could cut stone or not.
Okay, Lily. Good night, sweetie.
Robert, you must go with us next year, especially if you're even further in your jewelry making. It will be a worthwhile trip for you.
Robert, is that 10? Now, Robert, can you cab these stones? Do you have the machines to cab the stones?
Oh, speaking of Robert Stones, I'm going to give him a good look at his stuff while I have a better camera here. While the bidding's going on this, I'm going to show you your two stones. There's your charoite. Look at the color in that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's Robert's.
That's very nice.
Here's the other one. Isn't that beautiful? And what was this one called? Selenite?
I think so.
It's actually got some like iridescence in it, kind of. The white is like pearly looking, very beautiful. But those are your two stones, Robert. Gorgeous.
Okay, so Robert, do you want me to cab up that ruby and zoisite for you?
Yeah, you got a pretty good amount of that too, huh?
Yeah, I can do that for you. Get off of that.
Were you in earlier, Roberta, when I was showing your stones again? If you want to see them, I don't know if you were in. After we sell this, I'll show it to you again where you can get a better look at it.
Okay. I will do that for you then, Robert. And I'm going to send you a piece of that kaleidoscope too. Because
Oh, you're going to love that stuff, Robert. You told them about the ring, right? How nobody had really seen that stone. And we definitely didn't find any of it there.
yeah, I don't think I did tell him that your ring was a hit.
Yes, nobody had seen that before. Even like experienced people had not seen it yet.
Yeah, let's do that, Robert.
Having puppy fever. Anybody want to go 11 on this? Where are we at? 10 to Robert. Can we get 11?
Robert, I'm sorry,
You're fine.
I was off in another realm.
You're like an elephant. Good to know, Robert. Now, I know you're only talking memory because I've seen you and you were nowhere near the size of one. That was a joke, Robert.
Yeah. And
You can start counting down on this one too.
there's a couple of jokes that are running through my head, and I just need to shut that.
You had to finish them. But this is
All right, we are going once.
a little taste of the craft stuff that I got, and I'm going to have an auction that's going to be mostly craft stuff coming up with Roberta next weekend. Roberta will not, she's not doing craft stuff, but I'm going to do all of the craft stuff I have that night.
Yeah, I'll tell you them in private, Robert. Going twice to Robert. Would you guys be interested in buying any of the stones that I have? I would like to do a auction for some of the stones if anybody is interested in getting them.
Were you in time to see that piece of chrysocolla that I got? I know you were there when I got it, but I had not really got to see it in really good light until we got home because the hotel was terrible. But look at the color in this thing.
Yeah, you got a really great piece with all of the matrix in it.
Isn't that? And the dark and the light, just the green. Beautiful piece. And I didn't see it anywhere that was as nice as this stuff that you found.
Yeah, that was, as far as chrysocolla, that was the best.
Yeah, none of it that I saw after that had that kind of color. And even a lot of the turquoise was stabilized, it looked like. I didn't see a whole lot of it that wasn't stabilized. And when they did have it, it was very expensive.
Let them go, Sandy, let them go.
You can sell that one to Robert.
All right.
I'm only going to do a couple more pieces and then we're going to call it a night.
Sold, Robert.
Thank you, Robert. First, let me show Roberta. Were you on, Ro, when I showed your stuff? I don't know if you were, but let me give you a glimpse where you can see it very clearly.
Oh, yeah, I think she wants one of those made into a ring.
I do have some pearls, Jackie.
Oh my gosh, these gals went crazy. Well, Vicky went crazy when she
On pearl.
saw.
Oh my God, Vicky went nuts on pearls and beads. Okay, those were the first two that I bought, the less expensive ones, and then this was the more expensive one, Roberta. Let me get up there where you can see it better. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's a nice stone.
I really fell in love with the Bumblebee Jasper too this weekend. And then here's the other pieces. And not that they're bad quality, they just don't have that nodules in it like that one. And I think they put a little bit better polish on this one. But this one costs like a lot more than these two did. Got some good orange in it though, some good orange and black, but gorgeous, aren't they? So those will be on their way to you, Miss Roberta. Okay, so let's see, how about I do the one strand of amber, and this is the gold stuff. It just came off. And I got to measure the other one to tell you how long this one was before it. Now this one is darker and the chunks are a little bit bigger, but this is that pretty kind of that Baltic amber color. It looks like the strands are 16 inches. So this was a 16-inch before it came off the string. And we're going to start this one at $12.
Okay. There we go. Rose says, thanks, Cindy. Awesome.
You're welcome. I'm just glad we found it for you. Sandy said they had it everywhere last year. You want the darker stuff, Robert? Okay, well, we'll put that one up there and we'll start that one at $12 and we can go back to the other one. And this one is 16 inches. So we'll start that one at $12, Robert.
Hi, Sandra.
I think Vicki actually bought amber too, so I can't wait to see what she comes up with. She bought some gorgeous stuff.
Robert is in at 15.
Sandy, yeah. Hi, other Sandra.
Nice amber.
I like the dark stuff. I know a lot of people don't, but I like when they mix the different colors together of amber, which
well, that's about the same color as the amber I have that I've been cutting.
Which I have an actual amber bracelet of faceted beads. It's a bunch of faceted beads, but I meant to bring it with me to get Vicki to fix it so I can sell it. But as soon as I get it fixed, because the beads are one strand of them has a break in it, and it looks like they tried to glue the two pieces of amber together, and of course they came unglued. Just looking to see where I put that. I know it's over here by me somewhere. I had it out to bring to Vicki to fix, and Lord, if I didn't forget it. Where did I put it? Well, not sure, but I'll show you that on the next video. Wait a minute, is it in there? Oh, yeah, here it's in this bag. I've had this a while. I've just never done anything with it. But this has got the multi-color pieces of amber in it all the way up to the, and this actually has some insect in it. Even these pieces were amber. And then the the yellow amber, but you see what the problem is here.
Hmm.
And it looked like they had glued those two together right there, those two beads. There's glue on the end of each one of those. But yeah, first I just thought it was I put it in my box to look at later, and it was probably a year before I actually looked at it and tested it. But it actually, I see, you can see some insect stuff right there.
Yeah.
But it is, and it's the several different colors of amber, and I love when they mix it. So pretty when they mix it.
All right, we are at 15, looking for 16. Anybody interested in this amber other than Roberto?
You can sell it to Robert if no one else is bidding.
All righty, we will. Going once to Robert.
Don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try and get you invoiced tomorrow, Robert. I'm going to take time out of my day of rest so I can get you shipped.
And we have sold it to Robert for 15.
Thank you, Robert. All right, so we will do one more, and then we will call it a night. And I think, what am I going to put up? How about we do,
well, can I auction off one of
you absolutely can. Please do. Go grab it. What you got?
let me go out here and grab a stone or two and see if you guys.
While you're doing that, while you're going to get it, I'll pull some pearls out for Jackie.
Okay.
Okay, I've got some green. Jackie, I've got some green. I've got a couple of shades of purple. These are actually have sterling silver rings on them. And I think these were 16 inches, but I've got those three colors. Plus I have, oh, wait a minute, here's another purple that's more round. And then I have a couple of strands for crafters like this. I've got, these are chocolate brown, and then I have these lighter, almost a, I don't know what color you would call that, almost a tannish. So let me know what color you're interested in. I'll pull one of these out, and then I'll have the rest of them in the next auction. I'm going to do all the craft stuff. Robert, they're not, freshwater pearls aren't usually dyed. They put, when they, the bronze colored ones, when they seed the oyster or clam or whatever they grow them in, they do something to it to cause it to, I've watched several videos on it to cause it to become that color. These right here. Now I do have some pearls in the bottom of this bag. There's a few that have come off the strand. So I will have to pick those all out for you, but let me measure this other one because it's intact, and that'll tell you how long the strand is on these pearls. Okay, so these bigger ones are 16-inch strands, these, and then the other ones I believe are also 16-inch strands. They're a little bit smaller, and they have a sterling silver clasp on them. Yep, those are 16 also. So you want this color. There's more in the bottom of the bag, maybe 7, 8 that fell off the strand, which I will make sure gets into the same bag. But we're going to start these at, we'll start these at $7 for this right here. And that's about what I paid for them, ladies. So tonight is the preview. You have white pearls from 1980. You might want to get those checked out and make sure they're not the real thing, Robert. Okay, we have Jackie at 7. Can I get 8? Anybody want to go 8? 16 inches of pearls. Oh, they are the real thing? Robert, if those are the real thing, they're probably worth thousands.
What?
Like natural. Robert said he's got some natural pearls, some
Wow.
natural pressed freshwater pearls.
Whoa.
Yeah, those are worth quite a bit of money. You should have those appraised before you do anything with those. Thank you, Marianne. Okay, we're almost done here. We have Jackie at 7. Can I get 8 on these? Let me find a bag. Another bag. I need another bag. I have got to organize this stuff somehow. Man, that tape got all melty. I had it between my knees and it's hot in this room. The tape is like melded together. Okay, anybody else? Can we get $8 on the pearls? It's 16 inches of a bronze colored pearls. They're fairly good sized pearls too. Let me show you with my little finger. That'll give you an idea. They're good size. So we have Jackie going once at $7.
Yes, they did, Ro. They had their debut.
Yes, they did. And let's see, let me put a note on this bag to dig the rest of the pearls out of that other bag. I tried to tie them off when you would pull them off of the, because you would have like 20, 30 strands all tied together and you had to cut a strand off and try and keep them from coming undone. Okay, we're going twice. To Jackie at $7.
I'll show them again, Ro.
Fair warning. Anybody else? Good price for pearls. Oh, you don't have to do that, Miss Jackie. Okay, sold to Miss Jackie for $7. Now, do you want me to go ahead and send them out now, or do you want me to wait until after my auction on Saturday or Sunday? Because I'm going to have a lot of craft stuff, Jackie. So sold to Jackie for $7. Great deal.
Yep.
One black pearl. Ooh, if that's a real one, that's a really expensive one too. Okay, I'll hold on to them and then I'll invoice it. And if you buy anything next week, we'll do it all together. We'll invoice it together. All right, Miss Sandy, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm not
All
picking
right.
my nose. So I picked out 3 stones, guys. It's up to you which ones you want to bid on. That's smoky quartz. That's a nice piece. And it lays flat like this. Like that. So kind of neat with all of the crystals coming up out of it. Got that one. And then we've got this, ooh, it looks cool with the light behind it.
Oh, nice.
The amethyst point. And then I've got, where did I put it? There it is. A piece of labradorite.
Where do you want to start it?
Flashes. Which one do you guys want me to put up? The labradorite here. Start this at 20.
Alrighty.
I know, Ro, I'm burning out your eyeballs again, right?
And that's a good enough quality to cut from, guys, to actually, it's extremely good specimen, but it's definitely good enough to cut. Oh, I don't even have to put in the start. Mary started it at 20. Mary Pelletier is at 20. Can we get 21, ladies and gentlemen?
The light's behind it, so it's kind of, there we go. There's a flash there. And let's see if we can get this.
Okay, Kathleen, I'm sorry you're feeling bad. I hope you feel better.
But this is a side that's.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a cutter, you could get quite a few slabs out of that. Can we get 22, guys? We are at 20. Can we get 22? I remember the first time I saw this stone, I was so fascinated by it. A friend of mine, the first time I saw it, because it wasn't as readily available everywhere, you know, you didn't see it that often. And a friend of mine had a little figurine carved out of it, and it was like almost translucent. It was beautiful. It was the most gorgeous piece of labradorite I've ever seen.
Robert, usually the color goes all the way through it. You may have to hunt a little bit for it, but not much.
Yeah, it's there.
What do you want? Come here.
You just got to get it to the light right.
Yep.
Okay, anybody else? We have Mary at 20. Can we get 21?
Come on.
I think I have Kathleen's information.
I do if you don't.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm pretty sure I do. Really? I am rich. We got Robert at 22. We did meet a millionaire, but
yeah, I don't know about him.
I hope, well, we know it was him. I just hope he comes through on the things that he promised Sandy and all of us, actually.
Didn't he say he was going to help me with my art?
He did say that. He wants to help you with your art, and he gave you his cell phone number, a millionaire. And he made 8.9 last year, and we looked at his net worth was 89 million. Or his suspected. I suspected he's worth a lot more than that because he told us he was hiding it from his future ex-wife.
Yeah.
So I think there's maybe a divorce in the making. He wasn't wearing a wedding ring, so.
And I just kept telling him he was full of crap.
And until he got drunk, he kept dodging that question when I kept asking him about his wife. I kept asking him because he would mention her occasionally, but then he wasn't wearing a wedding ring. So I started asking him, well, where's your wedding ring? How come you're not wearing a wedding ring? And then finally it came out that he was hiding his money from her. All right, we are at 22. Can we get 23? Let me know if you are in or out, Mary. We are at $22 right now to Robert. Oh, Really, Robert? That's awesome. Well, not awesome that you lose it, but awesome that you have the ability to make that kind of money is amazing. He said he was a time or two, but he loses it just as fast. Mary is out, so we're going one time at 22 to Robert. So
No,
would that have
Mary,
anything to
my
do with those ex-wives, Robert?
my Facebook got hacked, so I don't have Facebook anymore.
Okay, we're going 2 times. We are going 2 times to Robert.
Hi, Sosie. Taz, why are you
Yes, hi, Miss Sosie. How are you? Sosie was a lot of fun too. It was so awesome. That was the favorite part of my trip was getting to meet all of you guys.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
was
such a tiny little thing. I just wanted to put her in my suitcase and bring her home. She is so tiny.
she is a sweetie. Sell it to Robert.
Okay, we are fair warning at $22 to Robert on the Sosie, you're gonna have to show us what you bought there.
She did on my channel.
Did she? I'm gonna have to go watch that video.
Yep.
Okay, fair warning, 22 to Robert on the piece of labradorite. It's a good size too. I imagine that probably weighs what, about a pound?
Oh yeah, at least. Sell it. Sell it.
All right, we are sold to Robert for $22.
All right. So we got this piece of amethyst. We're going to start it out at 20 also.
All right.
If you guys are interested in it. If not, we'll get the piece of.
They had specimens there, guys, like geodes with amethyst and all kinds of stuff that I swear were the size of a Volkswagen Bug. They're that big. They had to have a crane to get them out of there.
Yeah. Let me turn that light on and turn this one off.
Robert said Sandy Cabot and charge me crafter fees.
Oh, on the labradorite? Okay. So that looks better. Now you
Yes, Mary Ann, they were beautiful, but I was a little bit disturbed about some of the big, huge pieces of specimens, like ones that are like taller than Sandy and, you know, like the width of all 3 of us that we could get in front of it and take a picture and it still towers over us, because I'm picturing the devastation they do to the earth pulling that stuff out.
Okay. Nobody interested in that?
Anybody $20 on this? No, that stuff is real. It's not fake. It's real stuff.
Taz, come here.
And if you ever get your hands on any ammolite at a good price, take it. They had ammolite specimens there, like full-size ammolite, and that's the like a nautilus kind of shell, and it has yellow, blue, and red in it, but it causes like the full spectrum of the rainbow effect, and it's like a metallic kind of color. Beautiful, gorgeous. They had one that was, they had a lot of them, but they had one that was probably, I don't know, maybe 2 feet in width and $99,000. Gorgeous. 20?
Yeah.
Okay, we're starting this at 20. And you heard me right, $99,000. We have Robert at 20.
It's smoky quartz.
Yeah, they had spears of that stuff bigger than my arm. It was like amazing. What is AL or RI on a silver piece of jewelry? It's probably the maker, Marianne. We've got Sosie at 25, Robert at 27.
It actually sits like this.
Let me write it down, and when I get a chance, Marianne, I'll look it up for you. Yeah, that's a gorgeous specimen. The color is amazing on it, and it is translucent. If it's not coming off translucent on your screen, it is. It's not solid.
Well, I could turn on that light again and see if it would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you can see that it's translucent. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. It almost looks purple, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does with that light behind it. Let's see, RL, and what was the other one? AL. Oh, RI or AL and RL. Okay.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It's gorgeous. We got Robert at 27. Can we get 28, ladies? Yeah, it's a beautiful specimen.
I just love the way they were all growing out of there.
Sideways diamond shape. Okay. I have seen that diamond shape. There's a couple of people that use that diamond shape with a letter in the center. That'll make it easier to find, knowing that it's in a diamond shape. Okay, we're at $27. When can we get 28? Okay, we're going one time at 27. Oh, I'm so glad I have tomorrow off. I think my back and hips are done. Okay, Sosie says out to Robert. So we're going twice at $27 to Robert. Robert is making out this auction.
Yes, he is.
At the right time, Robert. And he bought some beautiful ruby zoisite, and I can't wait to see what he does with it. Mary wants to know how you're feeling, Sandy. Fair warning at 27 to Robert.
Tired, but I'll be all right.
We need to get you sleeping better for sure.
Yeah. Well, I entertained you guys at least.
At first it was kind of humorous, but then it started to worry us that you just weren't sleeping very well at all.
Yeah, well.
And then a couple of nights you were in some serious pain, and it was obvious. So we got a little worried, but at first we were definitely amused by it. But I have to admit we chuckled a bit, but then it wasn't so funny.
Yeah. I was thinking that I had that ruby and zoisite right here, but I don't see it.
All right, we are sold to Robert at $27.
All right, Robert. Thank you.
Yeah, they had some massive chunks of that ruby zoisite. She bought him the smaller stuff that'll be nicer for making cabs out of, but they had it in big, huge chunks of it. All right, what you got?
You guys want one more? I've got an amethyst cathedral, a small one. if you guys want to see that, I can sell you that one. Let me go get it. I think you guys will like that.
All righty. Yeah, Robert is going to take this stuff and run with it. I think we're going to start seeing some really great stuff coming off of Robert's channel too here. I can't wait to see the bracelets you put these cabs on.
Hi, Marva. All right, guys, let me see. Let me get away from that light there. What do you guys think of that? You interested in that?
That's got beautiful color in it too.
Gonna start that one at 20 also. Come here, baby. Come here. If anybody's interested.
The one in the back, she's admiring your dream catcher. I'm trying to remember who you bought that from. I remember you buying it. I just don't remember who. The dream catcher behind you?
Mama.
That's right.
Whoops. I started this one a little low. I paid 23 for this.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. Nobody wants it for 20 anyway, so.
Can you imagine if that's 20, what those amethyst geodes cost that are bigger than me and Sandy put together? Me, Sandy, and Vicky put together? Can you imagine? Yeah. Amazing stuff, though. Anybody interested? It does have, I've seen it in person, and it does have good color. Anybody want to go 20?
I guess not.
Okay, 23 Robin Hood tonight. Is that a bid for 23, Robert?
Taz, stop it. Good gosh, you're driving me nuts. Anybody else?
Anybody else? Is that 23? Yes. Okay, so we have Robert at 23. Can we get 24?
Well, now you know how close to the price we sell stuff to you guys.
Yeah, we're not getting rich, guys. There's no way I could ever possibly pay for my airfare just off of, and the, you know, the cost of going out there off of selling what I bought. So I'm not even going to try. I'd have to sell it so much to cover my airfare and my hotel. It was more about the fun and getting to meet all of my friends and getting to buy all that beautiful stuff and look at so much great stuff. What did you haul home tonight? A puppy? Seriously? I have been out of the loop today. Did Roberta get a puppy? All right, we are at 23 to Robert, going one time. Anybody else? Can we get 24? Yeah, exactly, Mary. Go while you can. An abused poodle. Oh. What breed of poodle is it, Roberta?
It's a poodle.
Well, aren't there like different, I know there's different sizes.
Right, but not different breeds. That is
Right, well, that's what I meant, is what size? Is it one of the big ones, or one of the little tiny miniature ones? My mom used to have those really big ones, Sandy and Pierre, and they had like names. They're like AKC names were like about 26 letters long.
Yeah.
And they were Henri.
She's a mini.
She's a mini. Oh, she's going to be a cutie.
Go ahead, sell it to Robert. Nobody else is interested in it. Come here.
Okay, sold to Robert for $23.
Now, what do you want? You're just barking.
Oh, man.
Huh?
I hope it's, well, 5 or 6 weeks, you said? Oh, 5 or 6 pounds. So hopefully it doesn't remember all that abuse. You give it enough love, it won't remember. And it's
Stop.
not already scared of people.
Stop it.
Still young enough, you can probably make it forget all those bad things that happened to it. A pocket pup, how cute. What is she eating?
One
Is that Mama?
of my potatoes.
Okay. Do you give
I
your
think that's
mommies a little extra food when they're nursing and pregnant and all that? I'm guessing you probably do.
Oh yeah. You go over there.
I haven't.
All right, guys. Well, thank you, Robert.
Yes, Robert, thank you.
I really thought you guys would be interested in this little guy, but I guess not. Now I know.
It doesn't take long to fall in love, Roberta. You pretty much just have to pick them up and you're in love with them already. Yeah, so Sandy, you're having your next auction on Friday?
Yes.
Okay, are we going to see any of the, I don't know, when you did your video today, did you make anything or did you just cut some stone?
I actually cut some of that Chris Cola,
Oh, I can't wait to see what that looks like.
the earring pairs. So I'll be finishing those up tomorrow.
Awesome. I can't wait to see that. The color on that stuff is so intense.
Yeah. I have an eye doctor's appointment in the morning, so it'll probably be later in the afternoon that I come on tomorrow. But I would like to do those earrings tomorrow.
All right. So shoot me a text before you go on and I'll come in and watch you because I will be home tomorrow. Okay. Is M as a Gem, are you still in? If you are, let me switch this real quick. I have these 2 necklaces. I don't know if your actual name is Emma, but I have these 2 necklaces that say Emma, one in blue and one in purple. They are on cording and they do have clasp on them and some natural stone, a little bit of different things. If you're interested in those, I will send them to you. Just let me know.
Yes, Ro. Which stone do you want made into a ring?
She decided, unless she changed her mind again, that she wants to look at them and figure out which one she wants made into a ring. So I'm going to mail them to her, and then she'll mail you the one she wants the ring out of.
And I think she wanted to see the puppies, so let me get the puppies.
All right. Cannot see enough puppy.
All right, sweetie, I got to get your puppies again. They want to see the baby.
Oh, yeah, my back has had it. It is tired. All that walking we did. Yeah, I came to conclusion when we got home, a week just isn't long enough. It sounds like it should be, but it isn't. You really need a couple of weeks
Oh.
so you can take your time and not have to rush. Let me enlarge you.
There they are.
Is that mommy there licking them?
Yep.
She's like, what are you doing with my babies? Gotta come check on them.
Oh, big yawn. Yeah.
I like the light brown color the one has in its face there. They got some pretty markings.
Yeah.
And that marking on the top of the one that would be on your right, on the head there, that is so cute.
Yeah.
They almost like little baby cow heads when they're that small.
Yeah. You're such a good mama. Yes, you are. Yep.
So have you named yours yet, the one you're keeping? And have you decided which one you're keeping?
No, not yet.
The one got a mustache, I just realized. One in the middle looks like he has a mustache, doesn't he?
Yeah. Let them see him. Good girl.
I want my babies back, Ma.
Yeah. They are fat and happy.
She really is a concerned mother, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's like, I'll let you hold them, but I ain't letting them out of my sight. They are really getting big. I can't believe how chubby they are already.
Yeah.
With those little tiny paws. Their eyes should start to open up in another few days, maybe?
Yeah. I noticed this one in the middle. I saw just a glimmer. Yeah. See?
Oh, yep, there you go.
Just starting to open up.
Trying to. God, I love that mustache.
Yeah.
Got a little more on one side than the other. Right here, it's got some black, like a mustache.
Yeah, her eyes are beginning to open. But
wait to see
they
the
are
world.
just so well fed that they're just asleep. Their tummies are all full.
And a milk coma.
Fat tummies. Yep. All right, Mama, I'll put them back. Yep. Let's go back.
Wait till Sosie said, I think she probably should keep them away from Rhodey.
Yeah, well, Rhodey's not here yet.
Sosie said, wait till Rhodey has a chance to train him.
Yeah, really. My whole fencing in the back is all down. It's just laying flat.
Oh, I heard somebody said you had some damage when you got home. What happened?
Well, I think a deer ran into it first and kind of knocked it to where it was leaning. And then that real high wind that they had the other day, all of my fencing is just laid flat. So
Vicki said you had some good sized deer there.
So Doug and Cheryl are coming over after I get back from the doctor tomorrow, and we're gonna get the fence back up.
Oh, that sounds like a job.
Yeah.
Robert said how many will have red hair?
I don't know. Gonna have to wait about another week, and then it starts turning colors. We'll see what they are. I imagine that they're going to be tricolored dogs.
They are gorgeous now, for sure. When they were first born, when he sent us that first picture, the way the one was laying, you couldn't see its head at all, and you could only see like maybe 2/3 of its body. Looked like its whole body was white, and we couldn't see those spots on the end.
Yeah. She's got one spot on the off show side and then right at the base of her tail.
Robert said, "Deer do best in the freezer here." My husband and sons would agree with you. I'm not much on venison, but they love it. We have a lot of hunters in the family in Pennsylvania, so we end up with a lot of venison in our freezer. Even my 13-year-old nephew gets his limit every year, and he's been doing that since he was like 10. Yeah, I'm just not into gamey meat, but I'm sure it is good protein, and if I was hungry enough, I definitely would eat it. Yeah, his grandfather always gave us deer sausage and jerky.
Yeah, I'm only going to keep one of them. I'm going to keep one of the females, and I'm going to sell the other two.
What did one of those go for?
A couple thousand.
Really? Wow. Now, do they all sell for that much, or is it because of the parents having papers?
Well, they all look like they're show prospects. So,
Oh, good.
and if they're real good show prospects, they'll go for 2,500.
Is Rhodey the daddy? Which one's the daddy?
Raz is,
Raz. Okay.
which is Rhodey's father.
Okay. So
Yeah.
these are, I don't know, would you call them brothers and sisters to Rhodey then?
Yeah, different litter, but they're brothers and sisters.
When Robert said when he had the farm, he could get 7 a year plus plane ticket. I'm assuming he means, yeah, the tooth for the puppies, yeah, but I'm assuming Robert means the deer.
Yeah, plus the plane ticket for the puppy. Yeah, the buyer has to pay the shipping on the puppy.
Yeah,
I don't know what Taz wants.
that's probably not too awful much. Is it a lot to ship a dog if you're not flying with it?
Not usually. I think it's around 120 or so.
Oh, so that's not too bad. At what age? You mean what age can you send them in a plane? Probably have to get all their shots and stuff first too, don't you? Or do you?
I don't like to ship them before they're 3 months old. So 12 weeks.
Do they still,
They're
do they
shot.
still put animals in the cargo area on a plane?
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad they're not like infants. You can put them on your lap and fly them for free when you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they still let you do that with infants. I don't know if they still do actually, but they used to. Haven't tried to fly with an infant for at least 23 years.
Taz, what do you want? Good gosh, woman. Do you want to go out?
Wants attention, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, you want to go out? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off too, Sandy. Thank you for
Okay.
coming on now.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. And like I said, I'm going to get a video recorded sometime during the week with the rest of the items that I have. And then you will see us on Friday on Sandy's channel for her next auction. I'm sure she's going to have some beautiful new pieces from some stuff she brought back. I know she showed you that druzy. She got some beautiful druzy, so hopefully we'll see some of that soon. And then we have Steals and Deals on Saturday night at 7 Central Standard. That's going to be my daughter-in-law, Erin, and my friend Cindy's jewelry, the rest of her stuff. And then I think the following week is maybe Andar, or the following 2 weeks is Andar, but I'll look that up just to make sure. It's all posted on the site. And then Sunday, Roberta and I will be having an auction here on my channel on Sunday at 4:30 Central Standard, 5 Eastern. So we will see you guys. And hopefully I'm going to get my auction schedule to where it is the opposite weeks of Stills and Deals going forward. After that one, then I'm going to delay it so that it is the opposite of the Stills and Deals week. So anything you want to tell them, Sam?
Pardon me?
Anything you want to tell them?
Just Sosie, I'm going to call you in a little bit.
All righty.
That's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Love you all. See you sometime this week. Bye.
Bye, guys.